Of one of the most popular metro lakes is heating up once again. The State Court of Appeals ruling that the DNR did not have the legal authority to rename Lake Calhoun to Bde Maka Ska.
It comes more than a year after the change was made, an effort that began back in 2015. Well, now Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry and the Parks and Rec Board sharply oppose the change back.
Fox 9's Maury Glover joining us live in Minneapolis with more on this story. Maury?
Well, the appeals court may have ruled against the name Bde Maka Ska, but some people say they're going to continue to use it.
I colloquially refer to it as Lake Calhoun.
On the shores of one of the most popular lakes in Minnesota, the name game goes another round.
I think it just should stay the Maka Ska. There is no reason for it to go back to Lake Calhoun.
The Court of Appeals ruled that the DNR did not have the authority to change the name from Lake Calhoun last year because it had existed for more than 40 years. Still, the Minneapolis Park Board says it has no plans to change the signs around the lake from the traditional Dakota name Bde Maka Ska back to the one honoring the nation's 7th Vice President and defender of slavery, John C. Calhoun.
I know what to call it, and I will call the lake what people have been calling it for hundreds of years, which is Bde Maka Ska. And I think it's as simple as that.
Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry says despite the ruling, the lake will always be its native name to him.
I personally am going to continue calling Bde Maka Ska by its rightful name, and that is Bde Maka Ska. That was the name that was given to it long before people who look like me decided to change it to the name of someone who was an apologist for slavery. And I think that's what we should continue calling it.
The same goes for the descendants of Cloud Man, the founder of a Dakota village on the shores of the lake in the early 1800s.
To me, this is just further evidence that this is a part of the story that's just not done yet.
Now, the Park Board is encouraging the DNR to appeal that decision, and it has 30 days to do so. In Minneapolis, Maury Glover, Fox 9 News.